when I think about that, I think about how the landscape is right now. I think authors, writers, playwrights alike, they need to understand that when you look at what you're watching on television, when you look at what's being developed, I think that you need to ask yourself, how does my story fit in, or how does my story work vis-a-vis what is already on or being developed? And I think that people often spin their wheels a little too much, going for something that it might be too derivative, or something that is already in the market and is now saturated. I think that we all know, when you think about your idea and you think about your story or what have you, that this is the one. This is the rare, unique thing. And that's the first thing. I always talk about character, but I think that when you are dealing with the type of competition, we spoke about Netflix earlier, and just any network really, the competition out there is really, really, really tough. None of this stuff sees the light of day because networks and studios and mini studios and production companies want to work with those same few people or some new comedian that's hot. So unless the piece, the material you have already has some traction, or is just unbelievably unique and rare, and it just pops, then you probably think you have something. You probably know you have something. You probably do have something. I think those are the ways to sort of see your thing move through. I always stress to writers, like, you got to just keep writing. Try to write what you know best. Don't try to leap out into a different wheelhouse and think you can take on horror when you're really a funny guy. I think that's really the best advice I can give in that situation. Is just being honest with yourself, and knowing how unique your piece of art is.
Thank you for listening. Please review our other available content for help writing, publishing, and marketing your book. If you have any questions about the Author Learning Center, please contact us by email at authorsupport@authorlearningcenter.com.